What's going on, diners? Welcome to the first edition of Pull Up a Chair. Now, if you know me today, you know me as the Professor Chef. You see the chef coat, you see the cooking show, you see the culinary school, and you see the food. But what you don't see is the fact that I almost got kicked out the kitchen before I even became a chef. Matter of fact, there was a point in my life where my family would have trusted my little sister before they trusted me, and she wasn't even cooking yet. I grew up in San Diego, and when I was about 8 years old, my mom finally decided it was time. She was like, my son is going to learn how to cook. Big mistake. Now understand, I wasn't the professor chef. I wasn't even the assistant chef. I was just a hungry little kid that liked grilled cheese. My mom let me make a grilled cheese sandwich for the first time, and in my mind, man, I was cooking. I'm moving around the kitchen, checking the sandwich, feeling important. Probably standing on my tippy toes trying to see into the pan. Next thing I know, fire. Now, not smoke, not a burnt sandwich, a real fire. The kind of fire where you start hearing noises that ain't supposed to be coming from the stove. The craziest part wasn't the fire though. The craziest part was me. Most kids would have screamed and panicked, but not me. I walked into the living room calm as hell, my mom watching TV, and I said, "Mom, it's a fire," like I was giving her a weather update. Not, "Mom, the house is burning down." Just, "Mom, it's a fire." My mom looked at me, looked at the kitchen, looked back at me, and I swear she mentally fired me on the spot. From that day forward, I wasn't trusted around nothing. Not the stove, the oven, the toaster. Hell, I couldn't even walk past the microwave too fast. Fast forward a few years later, now I'm about 12, living with my dad. Now my dad can cook, my brother can cook, everybody around me can cook, except me. One day my dad told me, "Hey son, go fry some chicken." I'm like, "Cool, I got it." Now here's the thing. When you know nothing, you think you know everything. So I grabbed the chicken, looked at it, looked at the grease, and said, "Let's get to frying." No seasoning, no flour, no prayer, nothing. I just put the chicken straight in the grease, treated that chicken like it was taking a bath. A few minutes later, my dad walked in and smelled the chicken, and he stopped. Now every black parent got that pause before disappointment. He said, "Son, did you put anything on that chicken?" I said, "Nah, you said fry it." Man, my dad started laughing, my brother started laughing, and my cousin started laughing. At this point, I'm looking around like, what the hell is so funny? I thought I followed directions perfectly. For a while, I became the family joke. Every family got one. That cousin that can't cook, the uncle that burns everything, and the auntie that brings the same dish every year. I was that person. People started acting nervous when I walked in the kitchen, like I had a criminal record or something. But here's where the story changes. See, I got tired of being the joke. I got tired of everybody laughing. I got tired of not knowing what I was doing. And somewhere between that grilled cheese fire and that naked chicken, I became curious. I started watching, I started learning, paying attention, asking questions, practicing, messing up, trying again, and eventually I got good. Then I got better. Then the food became a passion. Then it became a career. Then it became a lifestyle. Then it became the Professor Chef. Now here's the crazy part. Today, my mom trusts me in any kitchen. My dad can tell me to cook anything. I've worked in restaurants, hotels, hospitals, graduated culinary school, started a cooking show and a podcast, and I'm currently writing a cookbook. And the kid who almost burned down the house making a grilled cheese is now teaching other people how to cook. Life got a funny sense of humor. The lesson isn't that I became a chef. The lesson is everybody got to start somewhere. Some people start with a talent. I started with a fire and some naked chicken. But I kept learning, kept growing, and eventually I earned a seat at the table. And now I've been the Professor Chef, and we got plates in motion. Get you some and stay focused. Plates up.